And now, on to the next snack. Jesse Suntele is what we call a triple threat. He acts, he presents, and he raps. His undeniable talent has seen him through a range of powerful roles in television, including a role in the popular SABC1 soapy Generations. Now, before we zone in on his achievements, here's a snippet of what you can expect from his performance later on in the show. Performing his a cappella song titled Me, J-Lo Flow, ladies. I mean, J-Flow. Here he is.
Africa went bananas when they saw the nigga acting. Now imagine what had happened when they catch the nigga rapping. Got a passion for the art, compassion is in my heart, and I actually pack a picnic basket for the park. I'm a weird man, I never drank out of a beer can, and every time Mufasa dies I feel sad. While everybody I know is after these accolades, I'm sitting at home just watching Japanese anime. I often go to the movies like it's good for my health, and more often than not, I'm sitting by myself. I got the large Coke, popcorn, and chicken wings. What? Chicken wings? Hell, I sneak them in. My sneaker bin take over half of my income. I love eating sushi. I hate dim sum. I'm introverted. I rarely say what I'm thinking loud. I just want to make my mama happy and my daddy proud.
Come on over, and of course, if you would like to pick Jesse's mind on his career and life, please do connect with us online and use the hashtag Afternoon Express in your questions. Oh, Jesse!
Hey, Jeannie.
Welcome. Have a seat, my boy.
All right. Thank you for inviting me into your house.
No, so good having you. I know. How lovely is it? Great shoes, by the way.
Thank you.
We've been trying to get you on the show for so long, but you just work so hard. You are always busy.
Also, it doesn't help that you guys are in a completely different city.
I know, but you know, you've got to travel.
Yeah.
Have passport, we'll travel.
I mean, we're busy trying to get our lives, together.
I know, but you're definitely getting your life together. And you've worked so hard to kind of get there, because am I right in saying that you've basically won like every kind of talent search that there is out there? You've won one for acting, you've done one for rapping, you've done all of them.
Yeah, I even tried my hand at a presenting one. That's the one that didn't go right for me.
Well, you know that we're doing one at the moment to find a presenter for Espresso.
Yeah, how's that going, guys?
Well, why aren't you doing that one?
Oh, no. No. I'm enjoying my life as it is. I'm enjoying acting, I'm enjoying music, and I don't think I really want to add another thing to this mix.
You won the acting talent search.
Yeah.
You won the rapping one.
I won, okay, so I entered 2 music talent searches.
Yeah.
I won one, and I made it to the top 5 of the other. Yeah.
Where did you go to school? Like, what was young Jesse like?
So Jesse was born in Johannesburg, but moved to Bloemfontein at a very early age. For primary school, high school, I had my dad's families out there. Yeah. And high school was... I always tell people that if I could go back, I would do it in the blink of an eye. I love school, yeah.
Where did you go, Grey?
CBC.
Okay.
St. Joseph's, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good Catholic boy.
Yeah. And
obviously, you were an all-rounder at school. You picked up every sport, every drama. What did you want to be, though?
You know, it's funny. I always knew that I loved entertainment. I always knew that I loved acting. I mean, dramas at school, part of a rap group in school, part of a dance crew in school. This is something that nobody knows. I always knew that I loved entertainment, but I didn't ever think that it would be my career path. To be honest with you, for the longest time, I believed that I would do something that my dad would want me to do. Because I knew that he had a good head on his shoulders, which was either chemical engineering or electrical engineering. He had a good head on his shoulders, and I believed that he was right. And at the last minute, I decided to go with my own heart and venture into entertainment.
But you're a closet nerd, I believe. Like, you do research on, what's it called? What's it called again? Some mechanics and auto...
So I'm watching a lot of...
Are you bored?
I don't have to be bored. So I'm watching a lot of Big Bang Theory, right? And on Big Bang Theory, they have a whole lot of these scientific terms for like quantum mechanics and quantum physics and things like that.
I mean, who just has a hobby in quantum physics?
I don't know. I'm really interested. Look, I always say this. If I wasn't in entertainment, I would have probably done something in the sciences.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Tell me a little bit about why quantum physics and quantum mechanics. What is it about it that... Because I'm in love with binary. I listen to all of the podcasts about everything and nothing.
I don't know. I just feel like I think it's very interesting knowing more about the world that we live in and how it works. Not on a economic or social standard, but like literally how everything works.
I love to know how things work.
Exactly.
Yeah,
and I think that's where my interest in that comes from, just like how the universe is what it's made of and how it works. Yeah.
Oh, we've got so much in common. Really. Now, I believe that everybody always thought that you were a model, and yet you've never actually done a campaign.
Yep, that is very true.
So it makes you a proper Instagram model then.
Yeah, it's very true. It's a funny thing, just like people used to tell me all the time, you know how people walk up to you and if they think you look good, then they'll be like, try out modeling. And I thought, yeah, why not? Let's do this. And I signed to a modeling agency, and I thought that I would be this incredible model. But ironically, I never landed a single modeling gig. I think it might have been the height thing.
No, I think it might have been that short.
I never landed a single modeling gig. I never did any editorials. I never walked any runways. But I did land a lot of work in commercials and TV work and character work.
It must mean that you're a better actor and a better host than what you are a model. But if you are devastatingly handsome, I think every single girl in South Africa has literally been gushing over our social media. Because
Thank you, Ginny.
But now tell me about, so you didn't actually want to become an actor or host. Music was really where you wanted it to be, but acting is where you landed. So what has been your favorite acting gig?
Jeez. I'll tell you what, I had a very small role on, so I've had two. I had a very small role on an American TV series. And that was my favorite just because of the stunts that were involved, the special effects. Did you do your
own stunts?
Yeah, we did our own stunts.
Really?
But we had some training beforehand, so that, I mean, they don't play.
What did you have to do, like drop and roll?
We had fight scenes, we had, and it was a very gory, bloody show. So we had special effects, we were covered in blood by the end of the show, so that was really awesome for me. It was the first time experiencing a set like that. And then my second one was my favorite, my other favorite character was just because of just how the character was written. It was definitely not what people would expect for me to play. I played the role of a serial killer / police officer. And so it was very dark. It was a dark role, and I enjoyed that.
Roles, though. Those are the best.
Yeah, those are the best.
I actually got to interview James Bond, the James Bond stunt guy. Guy who did and so he made me jump off a three-story building, and he set me on fire. It's the best to do stunts. But I'm going to be doing your stunts, and you're going to be doing some stunts as well in the kitchen. Cooking is a stunt, really.
Cooking is a stunt, yeah. You never know what could happen.
I know. How are you in the kitchen?
I cook a lot, so I think I'm okay.
Okay, amazing.
I think I'm good in the
Let's
kitchen.
find out what South Africa wants to know from you. So we've asked you online if you've got any questions for our amazing guest today, Jessie Suntele. So our first question comes from Tembinkosi Sibani Kuneni, and they ask, how long did it take him to be where he is right now? And also, what advice can he give for someone who wants to be an actor?
How long did it take me to be... Oh, geez, guys. Behind the scenes, it takes a lot longer than people think. To be honest with you, you have to be prepared to just batten down the hatches and stick through it. But don't despair. Things do happen. If you just keep your head in the game, things do happen. And for any advice, for anyone who's going out there, I think just make sure that you have a love for what you're doing. Don't do it because you see someone else living the life or really loving or really enjoying what they're doing. Just make sure that for you it sits right in here and you'll be okay.
Jessie Suntele, great answer. Next up is Puleng Nyamatane, who asks, what does his gym regime consist of? #Afternoon Express. I want to know that as well.
Okay, so my gym regime, it depends. So if I'm really trying to get in shape, especially for a role, then it's 6 days a week, Monday to Saturday, about an hour and a half every day. If I don't really care, then maybe I'll go today, maybe I'll see Saturday, and I'll eat whatever I want, so yeah.
I mean, I'm so bleak that you wore a long sleeve shirt today because your arms... Now that, ladies, is what dreams are made of.
No, thanks, Judy.
After the break, we're going to roll up your sleeves because we definitely want to see those arms. And we dive into part one of our flavorful tortilla family-size burger stack, which also happens to be Jessie's favourite meal combined into one. So please get your utensils ready if you're cooking along with us. And, of course, we are streaming live on YouTube. We'll see you after the break.